Hello, I'm Cindy with Wisconsin Voices for Recovery, and this is Speak Out on Stigma. Today we'll be hearing from Ray Lynn, a peer support specialist from Wisconsin Community Services. Hey, Ray Lynn, how are you today?
Doing well. How are you?
Good, I'm good. So tell me, how does stigma against people perpetuate substance use disorder?
Yeah, substance use disorder is inherently isolating, even without stigma. And with it, it just exacerbates it. Um, a disorder that's deemed unacceptable by society contributes to those feelings and causes alienation. Um, they withdraw from others, further isolating themselves. Judgment toward an individual who's living with substance use disorder is only causing them to want to hide themselves even further. Societal division, particularly stigmatizing language, is really detrimental.
They're really speaking about the impact of the isolation and how stigma impacts that. And we've heard in many arenas that connection is extremely important for success and recovery. And so isolation, being contrary to that, can really impact the recovery process.
Absolutely.
You mentioned stigmatizing language. What do you think makes people use stigmatizing language?
First thing that comes to mind is habit. It's really difficult for people to evolve, and the world is slowly but surely changing to be more compassionate in terms of language, but there's definitely a lag. It's a deeply ingrained thing. It took a long time to even go from substance abuse to substance use. Um, that's a that's a big shift, and that took a while too. And even mental health professionals can be guilty of it. It just slides in. It's a deeply ingrained habit that requires a conscious and deliberate effort to be more compassionate and admitting when you're wrong, correcting yourself. It's hard to do. Um, and on the other hand, a lot of people don't want to make the effort to change. They weaponize their words and their language in an effort to punish or criticize. Um, and yeah, it's normalized. It's always been used. It's aggressive and a tool of social control. But yeah, like you said, you use the word impact. Language is profoundly impacted, and choosing to embrace language that fosters encouragement and things of that nature, it's hard, but it's absolutely necessary. We've been living with stigma and judgment for far too long, and I'm happy that changes are being made. It'd be great if it was a little bit quicker, but yeah, it's used because it's always been used.
Yeah, and it sounds like using supportive language is also critical to supporting people, to show hope and empathy, compassion, connection versus language that can isolate or judge or shame people.
Absolutely. Yeah. And shame is such a huge, huge part of dealing with substance use disorder. Um, and we don't need people surrounding us just contributing to that problem. It's already there.
Yeah, absolutely. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
I'm just glad that you brought up the word empathy. When it comes down to it, empathy and socialization is a huge part of recovery. And it starts with language and not perpetuating stereotypes or stigma.
Thank you so much, Raylan, for sharing your views on stigma. And thank you to our viewers for watching. Speak Out on Stigma is a forum to raise awareness about the harmful impact of stigma on those in and seeking recovery. Recovery is for everyone. Together we can eliminate stigma. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video. Thank you and have a great day.